Dear students, it is the second video for week 12 and we are learning the natural catastrophes or natural disasters in Pakistan. Dear students, in the first video, we learned about the definition of catastrophe, that it is a natural catastrophe is a disaster due to sudden happening, sudden eruption in the environment. These catastrophes are quick, sudden and uncontrolled, and they bring disasters. They destroy the human life, environment, infrastructure, and they also cause many other diseases and problems among the human beings, animals, and plants. The common types are earthquakes, the floods, droughts, landslides, and others. Now, in this video, I will explain the most common types of the natural disasters happening in Pakistan one by one. So we have the first one, earthquake, zalzala. Clear? In Urdu we say zalzala. Fine. A sudden shaking of Earth's surface due to seismic waves. Clear? These waves are created by the instant release of energy from the Earth's lithosphere. Means that in the inner layers of the Earth, because of the movement of the tectonic plates, okay, and energy, that surface moves, and because of that movement, the upper surfaces are shaken, and that kind of movement is called earthquake. The center where that point starts is called epicenter. Usually, the mountain areas are the epicenter or the starting points of the earthquakes. That is the reason that the areas which are hilly areas or rock exist there, earthquakes often happen in these areas. Let's, for example, Pakistan, northern areas, western mountains, Afghanistan, Turkey, fine. So the areas are mostly are the hilly areas or the mountain areas where these things happen. And second is normally islands where the earthquakes happen and they result into tsunami. Fine. What earthquakes cause? The cause of the earthquakes is underground tectonic plates movements, human activities such as fracking projects. That cause number one is that naturally, due to natural movements, the inner plates move and the earthquake happens. Second, human activities such as fracking projects. The students, sometime in the modern times, human beings, especially the advanced countries, scientific nations, they keep on making different scientific projects. Especially you have heard a name, HARP technology. HARP technology maybe is like controlling the environment of the planet Earth and creating natural hazards artificially, meant to bring different kind of storms and create earthquakes. That is a very common theory which was in the air when in 2005 and 2008 earthquakes came into Pakistan, and many people called it they are the artificial, they are the human-made jerks of the earth. Clear? So they may be a possibility, but still we cannot be sure whether they were natural or they were artificial. Volcanic eruption. Volcanic eruption means that in the earth where Atish Vishan, where the center of the earth, is a melt heated metals, lava. Clear? So when the lava become uncontrolled and erupts, okay, it creates shaking in the earth, and that's how the earthquakes happen. What are the effects of the earthquakes? Landslides, that for example, when in 2005 and 8, and landsliding happened largely in the northern mountains and the west areas. Clear? And that is a very common thing. Whenever there is a landslide, earthquake, be it is of mega scale or a lower magnitude earthquake happens, landsliding is a very natural thing. That's thousands and 100,000 people died. Clear? Tsunamis happen if this earthquake occurs in the seawater, then the tsunamis come, and you know that tsunami wrought extreme destruction. Ground failures, similarly, the ruptures on the ground happened large,